How to make your ex regret losing you. The one text that will get a man to commit. Say this to pull him back in. How to make him want you. Is this the type of stuff that you need to learn to find love? Do you have to craft the perfect text to inspire his love and affection? Do you have to withhold your energy and affection to make him want to commit to you? The answer is no, you don't. But you wouldn't know it from checking out Instagram or YouTube because they're full of dating coaches who are teaching this stuff as if it's what's needed to have a good relationship. I'm here to bust through all of that today because it's not necessary and it's actually pretty misleading. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lindsay and I am the Real Love Alchemist, and we're not playing games here. We're getting real love. I help women go from bad relationships to real love with the magic of subconscious work. So if you're interested in working with me, check out the link in the description here. I call this stuff, this one text to get an ex back, playing games. And when you play games with someone, it just gets you more games. Whether it's conscious or not for the person that's playing these games, like whether they realize what they're doing is a game, it's actually a manipulation. Ooh, yeah, it's a manipulation at its core. Doesn't sound so great when I put it that way, right? Now, I'm not judging it. If you want a relationship like that, where you enjoy the games, you enjoy the manipulation, it's fun for you, go for it. I have no problem. But don't mistake that for real healthy love. That's what I'm here to teach you how to find. Real love, not a love that you have to manipulate or play a game with someone to get, the actual real deal thing, a healthy relationship. A love that's already there because the other person just thinks that you're awesome. So today I'm going to talk about how to stop playing these games and how to shift your focus to finding real love, authentic, healthy love. So before I get into the how we do it, let's talk about why we want to stop playing these games. Because the way they're marketed, the way they're talked about, they can seem really appealing. Like there's just this one easy trick to get someone to love you, right? It can pull you in. So the first reason is what I talked about earlier. Playing these games is actually a manipulation. And manipulation is never going to get you what you want in the end. It might make it seem like you're getting what you want at first, or maybe you get it, but it only lasts for a short time. It's not real. And if you're watching this channel, you probably don't want a relationship where there's manipulation going on. It's not healthy. So that's one major reason to stop doing this. The second reason that we should stop doing this, stop playing games, is because it's actually exhausting. It's really tiring to not just say what you want to say, to be your authentic self. It's tiring to try to figure out, okay, what do I need to say here? Let me look up what's the right text to say, or maybe I have to ask my friend what to say here. It's so tiring. And the thing is, you don't need to. A healthy relationship doesn't require that. It doesn't require you to craft the perfect text to him. I've actually heard it said a lot of different times, this saying about relationships, that you can't do the wrong thing with the right person. And I think that's actually true. Within reason, of course. You can't be abusive. You can't be mean when you're talking to somebody. But it means that you don't have to say the perfect thing all the time. You can just be yourself. And with the right person who's already into you, you can get that love that you're looking for. You don't have to try to manipulate someone or be super, super witty all the time or whatever it is that they're teaching you out there that you need to do. You just have to be yourself. And remember that your goal is not to get lots of different people to like you. Your goal is to find the one person who's going to make a healthy relationship partner for you. And if you're not yourself, then the other person can't really assess whether they're compatible with you. So when you are being yourself, when you're being authentic, when you're just saying what you want to say, that gives the person who you're dating a glimpse of who you really are. And if they're the right person for you, that's who they're going to fall in love with, the real you. The third reason to stop playing these dating games is that you deserve so much more. You deserve a love that you don't have to fight for, that you don't have to trick somebody into or manipulate them into. A love that you don't have to earn. You deserve a love that's just already there, where you just have to sit back and receive it. So now, how do we stop playing these games? Well, the obvious answer is we just stop. We don't do it. This is like the duh answer. You realize that the games aren't getting you what you really want, which is a healthy relationship. And so you stop playing them. This is much easier said than done though, because when you stop, there will likely be some feelings that come up for you. Maybe when you stop playing the games, the guy will just fall away. Maybe he'll stop contacting you. You'll then have to feel the pain and the anxiety that comes with that. There may also be some anxiety that comes with this situation when you stop playing the games because you're letting go of control. There was a reason you were trying to manipulate because you were trying to get control. And when you let go of control, that is scary for a minute. What you're doing here is you're surrendering. You're sitting back and you're letting that love come to you. Now, this doesn't mean you don't do anything. Of course, still put yourself out there, still go on dates. But what it means is you're not Googling on your phone how to get him to commit. What this will do is it will allow you to see who's really ready for a serious relationship, who's showing up without me doing all this manipulation. You're gonna let go of the men who aren't ready for a commitment, who aren't ready for a serious relationship. Let them fall away. Let the ones who want to play games fall away, and you wait for the ones who are ready. Why do you want to do this? Why is this helpful to you? Because you will be so much happier in the end. Even if it means you have to let go of that guy who you really, really like, who you're really attracted to, in the long term, you're not going to be happy with someone like that you have to play games with and manipulate. The relationship research shows that long term, we're so much happier, not with the most attractive guy out there, but the guy who shows up for us. The man who responds to our bids for affection or attention. What does that mean? Well, when you text the guy, he texts you back, or when you call him, he answers the call. Somebody who's just there. Someone who naturally shows up and wants to be there for you, wants to talk to you, is what will make you truly happy in the long term. It's not going to be the guy who you have to keep entertained with your witty or game-playing text messages. If you need help with this, like help specifically with the emotions that are coming up or how to shift out of playing these dating games and into real, authentic love, then check out my Living Free Finding Love program. That's a big part of what it's for. So I'm going to leave the link here to that in the description. If you want to know more about what a healthy relationship actually looks like, check out this video here. And click the subscribe button for game-playing free content that will help you go from bad relationships to real love. And also follow me on Instagram. You can check me out at Living Free Finding Love.